Alright guys, welcome back to the Manchester United rebuild. This is now episode 5 of season 2. If you are new, make sure you subscribe and leave a like on the video. But we're starting off this episode with winning the World Coach of the Year. Not sure how we won that. We did win the Champions League and Super Cup, so that must have played a massive part. But since the last episode, not too many good results. Last episode we played Milan in the Champions League. Since then, we played Brentford and we drew 0-0 in the league. We lost on penalties to Aston Villa after taking a 2-0 lead in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. We lost 1-0 away to Luton. Not a good result there. They've signed Moukoko, good signing. And then we beat Brighton 2-0. But this episode, we've got triple header today. 2 games against Manchester City. One of which is in the FA Cup, and then we've got a game against Liverpool as well. So 3 derbies in this episode. We're struggling with so many games back to back. As you can see from the fixtures recently, only 2 wins of all them games there. So 9 games, last 9 games we've only got 2 wins. It's hard keeping up with these fixtures, 2 games a week, and we still haven't got a break until the end of January. So still quite a few games to go before we do get that break. But into the game against City, all the tactics are all set up, so we're going to go straight into the match. Again, we're struggling with player fitness, but this is how we are lining up, and it's City's team, as you can see on screen. A very good team. They've got Haaland back, which they didn't have last time we played them. Of course, if you remember, I think in episode 2 we played Liverpool and City, won both games, but I forgot to save the game, and when we replayed, we lost both. But Garnacho puts us 1-0 up. He's replacing Rashford, and they're straight back there. Alfie Devine, first goal of the season. Garnacho's replacing Rashford for this game to start, as Rashford's fitness is off, but Haaland puts them 2-1 up, so that lead hasn't lasted long at all. Hopefully we can get a result here. Of course, Man City are favourites. That was a big chance there for Osimhen. But I think we'll keep the team the same as it is. Maybe Rashford will come on in the second half to give us that extra boost going forward. We might have to go attacking as well. But second half to go, 2-1 down after taking the lead through Garnacho. Let's see if anything comes from this second half. Chance there for City. Pinball in the box. Nothing of that. 20 minutes left. It's time to make some subs. See who we should bring on. Lots of players on low fitness, of course. Might be time to bring Højlund on. Maybe for McTominay, we'll go for a 2 up top. Drop Casemiro down a bit. I think we'll go for this, yeah. We'll put Rashford on the left. We'll probably keep the rest of the team the same. Maybe we'll bring Ahmad on, or shall we leave it for now? We'll leave it for now. We'll keep the rest of the team they are. Lots of the team got high ratings. We'll take time wasting off. We don't want to waste any time. But 20 minutes left to go in this game. Let's hopefully we can pull a draw out of this. Chance for City again. Oh no, we counter. Osimhen misses it. Onana wants to go forward for the set piece. We allow him. There's still 2 minutes left to go though, so we're not at the end. Nothing comes of it. Into added time now. Looks like it's going to be another loss to City. Our bogey team. The team we just can't seem to beat. Narrowly lost again. 2-1. That's very annoying. There was also talks about me getting sacked off camera due to all the bad performances. But also, I've made a signing, as I said a while ago in the last episode. We made a signing. He's coming in on January, so you'll see that when we get to the next game against City. But in between that, I've got a game against Leicester, so I'll play that off camera. And then we'll come back to play City again. This time we're at home and in the FA Cup. Alright guys, so we played the game against Leicester, 2-0 up to 2-2 to winning 4-2. And as you can see, the winning goal Our third goal scored was scored by our new signing, Xavi Simons. We've had this guy for quite a while waiting to come in. His release clause was 96 million, but we managed to get him for 71. And as you saw, he scored the winning goal on his debut. So a perfect start, Xavi Simons. We played a completely rotated side for this Leicester game. Rashford's the only first team player that really started. Xavi Simons coming for his first game. But now we've got the FA Cup game against City. We've got a fully fit team. We're at home. So I'm keeping the tactics the same. We're going for the attacking. We're going to try and bring the game to City and not sit back like I usually do and try and counter them, because that just isn't working. As you can see, 100% condition all over. So perfect to go into this game. This is how we're lining up. Simons starts in centre midfield. Full team for Man City as well. I'm hoping they're not on full fitness though. But let's get into this game. FA Cup. There was another big tie. Liverpool-Arsenal, the same as in real life. This time, no, Arsenal won that one on the game. So Liverpool are out of the competition. If we can beat City, that's two of probably the two favourites out in the third round. We do go 1-0 up, but it's disallowed. So hopefully we can get a win here, and we've got a good chance of getting the FA Cup. But 0-0 at half time. We don't really want to go to a replay. We'll keep the team the same for now. Not a good half, not a bad half. Not much happening, no many chances. Just that offside goal. Anything of note in that first half. But another chance here for us. And we've got a free kick on the edge of the box. And Rashford puts it away. And this time it's going to count. 1-0 up. At home to City. What's happening here? Corner. Thought that might have been a penalty there. Corner again. But we come away with it. 25 minutes to go. Might be time to make some changes, add some tactical tweaks. Osimhen and Rashford looking tired. We'll just bring those off to rest them. Of course, next up, we have got Liverpool in the league. So we still want players rested for that game. Of course, we don't want to throw this game away. But just over 20 minutes left in this one. A few changes there, as you saw. Højlund coming on. He scored a couple goals in the last game against Leicester. And Sane's put one in. He's back at City. We'll have to go to control in this game. We don't really want to replay. It's kind of fill in that gap that we have at the end of January. So we're going to have no breaks at all. And that's the end of this one. So 1-1. Now imagine that's going to be another game in the break we thought we had. We only had one shot on target as well. But 1-1 in that game. And it will be replayed on the 5th of February. So we might still have that break, which is good. Because we need a break just to get all the players rested. So yeah, we do still have that break at the end of January. The only issue is... Oh no, sorry, we're playing Man City again on the 15th, and the Wolves game's been moved to the 5th of February. So we play this game against Liverpool today. And then next episode, we'll have the replay against City. And we'll finish off our Champions League group stages against Olimpia and Crvena Zvezda. Very well pronunciated, I know. But if we have a look at the Champions League, we've dropped down into the playoffs. We won our first 3 games. We then drew 2 and lost 1. So we're sitting with 11 points down in 10th place. But the 2 games we've got left are at home and they're against the bottom 2 side. So we should win both those games. And that should put us comfortably into the automatics. But that'll be in the next episode. We'll finish off today with that home game against Liverpool in the Premier League. And then you'll see the Champions League games and that Man City replay in the next episode, so make sure you subscribe for that. But I'll see you for that Liverpool game. Alright guys, so obviously we are in the January transfer window and we've sold a few players. We've also signed Koopmeiners on a free transfer and he will be joining us in the summer, ready for next season. Rate this signing out of 10 in the comments. I think is a good signing. He's a good all-round player. Central midfielder, so we've got a good backup. Wages not too expensive as well. On a free, I think that's quite a good sign. Only 26 years old. We have sold Van der Beek to Bournemouth, 3.8 million. Harry Maguire to Newcastle. He played his last game against Leicester and then he went straight away. 6.75 mil. Vitek, of course, went early in the season, so did Greenwood. And we've also sold Shola Shortire. A good, promising young player, but we've got 25% sell-on clause on him as well. So if Burnley do sell him for a big amount in the future, we should get another good chunk from him. But we sold him for 20 million. So we've recouped a good amount of that 71 million that we spent on Xavi Simons. So in total, if we look down here, we're 53 million net spend in negative. But we'll get a good amount of that back because a load of the players that we sold are on 25%. And we've signed good players, Xavi Simons and Bella Kotchap. Of course, I don't know how long we're going to play this safe for. The more you guys enjoy it, the more we'll play. And we'll start a new save in the future. But we're going into this game against Liverpool. Exact same lineup that we had against City. This is Liverpool's side. Not much different to how you know them now. A few new signings in there though. Yeah, I'm not sure how long we want this save to go on for. So I don't know whether to sign young players to build for the future. Or we want good players now to win trophies now. We'll keep playing. Hopefully we can win the Premier League and the domestic cups as well. The FA Cup draw happened. And if we get past City, which is unlikely now because we're playing away. But if we do get past City, the next game is against Tottenham. So another tough draw. But if we do get through both of those games, that is all the big teams. A lot of the big teams are out. Liverpool already out of the FA Cup, of course. But into half-time, 0-0. Again, not much happening. Keep everything the same as it is. Hopefully we can get a goal in the second half. The Premier League's running away from us a bit now. A few losses and bad results. It's not looking too good at the minute. Of course, we've got the Champions League coming up. Hoping to get through that. But Simons, the bottom signing, big signing, comes up with the goal. From central midfield as well, remember he's playing. He can play attacking midfield, but we've got Bruno Fernandes. Of course, if Bruno's out, Simons will take that attacking spot. But for now, he's playing central midfield. And he seems like a good signing so far. And he scores his second 2-0. Simons with both from central midfield. Dallow's on a yellow, so we'll miss the next game in the league. But I think it might be time to make a few substitutions just to see this one out. We will take Simons off. We will rest him. We'll put Casemiro on to go a bit more defensive. Anyone else that we should probably take out? Of course, we've got that game against City again in a few days, so we'll actually rest Osimhen and possibly Rashford as well, Luke Shaw. We'll bring Bella Kotchap on and we'll put Garnacho on. We've got a 2-0 lead, so we'll go to control, time waste, and hopefully we can see this game out. Xavi Simons with a brace. He's coming off now, so he won't get a hat-trick. But what a signing he seems to be so far. 3 goals in the league in 2 games for Simons. And there we are, 2-0 winners against Liverpool. We got our payback from last time when we lost, because I had to replay it after winning. But William Pacho gets man of the match. The Liverpool player on the losing side. But in the league, this is how we are looking. 4th place, just over halfway now. Only 6 points behind City, so we clawed it back a little bit. 3 points behind Liverpool. So it's going to be tight coming into the end of the season. We've got a 5-point gap on Arsenal as well in 5th place. So hopefully we do secure top 4 at least. But we will continue pushing for that Premier League title, of course. Daily news there, Xavi Simons with the brace. Don't know how he didn't get man of the match. But let's have a look at the fixtures. So next episode we'll have that replay against City away from home. difficult game, but we will also have the 2 Champions League games against Olimpia and Zaveda. Butchered those names, but we should win both of those games and see us through to the knockout stages of the Champions League in the automatic spaces. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new if you have enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.